Hello YouTube, this is Royal Mix Gaming and welcome back to Pokemon Unite. This is going to be a Gardevoir guide. Stuff I'm going to use that I'm using right now that it's really worked for me. It's just going to be a quick guide. So for when you're doing your main attack, that's the one you like drag and drop. It's like your main casting skill. You have to start with Confusion. It's the one you have to start with, first one that you can start with. Then after that, I would move the Moonblast because Moonblast basically is going to stun the opponent, and then that gives you the opportunity to either one, get away, or two, do a second move that I like the best. That's the one I'm going to show you here, and it's called Psyshock. I would use this over Future Sight because it doesn't do as much damage. Psyshock does damage over time. It does a little AoE. Circle, and you're going to basically stun the opponent with the Moonblast. Then you're going to drag and drop this move on top of the person that's stunned, or at the same time as best you can, because it works really well because once they get stunned they can't move, and this is just going to do a massive amount of damage to them, and then they just run away right after because you already took them to well under half health, and it does a really good job of just drilling the target that you're trying to do. Then you can use your night move when you can, but that's something you can't pick. But it's nice to have, and you can use it when you have the opportunity. Some of the items that I'm using right now, I don't have them all unlocked because I'm really low level so far still. I'm still starting out. But I've gotten Gardevoir, and she's my favorite so far because once she's fully evolved, she does so much damage. And if you can stun somebody, and you can just obliterate people because they get stunned and everybody just attacks the one person. I use the choice specs because they increase my damage when I do a damage to a target by a minimum. And then they increase my special attack. And then I'm going to use Wise Glasses, which just increases my base special attack by 3%. Gardevoir is all about special attacks, which are your, the Psyshock and the Moonblast and stuff like that. It's just going to increase your attack, which is really good, and you're really offensive. And if you can stun somebody and you get some extra damage, I can totally tell the difference when you use items. But it's just an extra increase to your damage, and you can do a lot more, even more damage than what you're already doing, if you just upgrade these two main items. And then for your last one, your third one, I would definitely do this one, the Shell Bell, because if you're going to get in trouble, at least when you get low, you can stun somebody and get away, and then you're going to recover some health. You either use the Shell Bell, or there's also the one that's, let me see here, this one? Yeah, and you can either one of these, you can use the Focus Band too. Basically, it's going to heal you whenever you get really low, and if you can stun somebody and get away, and then drill them with your Psyshock, you can do a lot of damage, and usually they back off, and you can get away fast enough. If you have a good team, then that person will cover you while you stun them, and you can retreat. So thank you for watching this video. I did my best on what I've learned so far. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.